Okay, so all we have to do here, excuse me, my voice is going. I know you know that if you watch the other videos. What we've got to do here for the first ones, um, it's fairly easy. We've got to figure out what the diagonals measure. And if this length is 20, then this length is 20. So we've got a diagonal of 40. Likewise, if this length is 30, then this length is 30 for a diagonal of 60. So let's just throw those numbers into the formula, calculate it out. We've got 1/2, 20 plus 20 is 40, 30 plus 30 is 60, and if we were to calculate this out, 1/2 of 40 is 20, so 20 times 60 is 1200. And what are those units? Feet squared. Pretty easy. Okay, now, this one's an interesting one. Um, we just happen to know with rhombuses, the diagonals are equal measure. Okay, that's why we knew that if that one was 30, that one was 30 on 23, and if that was 20, that was 20. So likewise here, this measurement is going to be 8. Okay, 8 inches. And so what we're trying to do is say, what's this? Okay, you can use the Pythagorean theorem. You could say a squared plus 8 squared equals the 10 squared, that is the length here, the hypotenuse, that outside edge. You might see where this was going because we did this exact same problem in an earlier problem here. But if we do this, we get a squared is 36, or a is equal to 6. Okay? So that means that that height here is 6 inches. Let me erase all this. And so if that's 6, then so is that. So we have a diagonal of 12. And if this is 8, this is also 8 for a diagonal of 16. So we can then fill in the values. We could say 1/2 of 6 plus 6 is 12, and 8 plus 8 is 16. And then we're just calculating this out. 1/2 of 12 is 6, and 6 times 16 is 96. And what are the units? They were inches, so inches squared for the area. Yeah. Okay, this last one, not terribly hard, but you've just got to be able to see it. Okay, if we drew another diagonal, because we don't have that second diagonal, okay? But if we drew this second diagonal through here, that, you can see that that would split this length right here, which I'm going to highlight in blue. That would be, since the whole way across is 6, that is 3. Okay, and if that's 3 and this is 5, then this, you guessed it, is going to be 4. That's the Pythagorean triple. Remember I told you that if you memorize these, it's going to be useful? So we've got a half diagonal of 4 and a half diagonal of 3. We know that they're equal on both sides. So we can then say the area is going to be 1/2 diagonal 1 is going to be 3 plus 3 or 6. And diagonal 2 is going to be 4 plus 4 or 8. Half of 6 is 3. 3 times 8 is 24. And they were meters. Oh, I wrote inches there. My mistake. Let me change that. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to write inches. It should have been meters. Oops. Sorry, I'm having a bit of troubles here. But that should be 4 meters. And so we've got 24. What is the final units? The final units is going to be meters squared. And let me just check them against the book, or the lesson page, just to be sure that I did these problems right. Let's see. Number 23, 1200 feet squared, yep. 24, 96 inches squared, yep. And 25, 24 meters squared, great. All right. Um, Hopefully these make a lot of sense to you and it's pretty straightforward. Know the formula. The half of the product of the diagonals. Take the diagonal, one diagonal times the other diagonal, and take half of that. Yeah.